HVAC people!
All right, so I have some units, but that's not cooling very well. But actually, the spaces below the exterior units is not cooling. Like I said, it's been happening probably about a month now. And how the thermostat's positioned, it's kind of hard to tell what unit is which. So some office, the exterior office is like 75 degrees, but the interior, that's kind of like up in this part, is like 70 degrees. So I'm suspecting it's either this unit or that unit. And we have a conference room that's on that end, which is one of those 3 units. It's overcooling. It's like 64 degrees in there. And the thermostat is set for 72. So, but I'm gonna have to probably peek my head above the ceiling tile and kind of look at what's going on. See, this unit not running, so this may be the exterior right here. I'm gonna have to familiarize myself with this site, so this is my first time here. That unit seems to be cooling. So I don't know if that's the exterior or the interior. Like I said, one of these units are staying on. All right, so anyway, I'm gonna go pop some ceiling tiles and see if I can follow some duct work. Like I said, this is my first time on the roof, so now I can kind of see how the units are positioned. All right, so so when I was walking off the roof, I seen that this unit came back on. And I don't know if them ECM motors or not, but those fans don't seem to be running. So I bet you this the one right here. It's about 85 degrees up there, so they seem like they should be running, but they could be going off a pressure switch. All right, so I am above the ceiling now. And I know it's probably hard to tell on the camera, but this, like the second unit and that first unit, which is slightly in front of the second unit, is down there. And I kind of follow that ductwork along to know. So as soon as I walk up the ladder hatch, that first unit right there serves that exterior office. And this unit right here kind of like serves the interior, which is like one of those ducts. And this is the thermostat for it. I just lowered the 70, so I just wanted them to kick on. So I'm just really trying to show y'all how I kind of determine what's what on a building that I've never been before. So a lot of times you just follow the ductwork and kind of like the position of the unit. And you'll be able to tell what's what. So this thermostat here, so I'm gonna lower the set point so it turn on. But this one does the exterior all along here. And that's the unit I was called on right here. And like I said, he showed me another thermostat where it was like 64. Which is overcooling the space. I'm gonna find out why that unit not shutting off. All right. just kicked on. See, I see that fan not speeding up at all, so I don't know if it's bad caps or what. The wind kind of blowing, so I don't know if that's kind of helping it or what. Let's see what we got in there. Alarms. Got status on. Thing all in the way there. Outside air temperature 85. You need to take this whole door off or something so you can open it up. Like a normal operation. So they got this door, you can't open this. This needs to be slid over. Check out the blower. It just shut off. It's short cycle. It's not cooling at all. It's a little condensation. Put my gauge, but it's just short cycling. I bet it's going off on high head pressure. See, none of them fans work. And it's warm enough out here. I know it needs more fans than that. All right, so I'm figuring out how to get this door off. Let's see. All right, so I got the panels off, so now they're gonna start checking for power, phase to phase, and ground. Want to see what's going on with them fan motors. That's what I'm suspicious of. Funny part, I'm just not getting no alarms. At least from this Honeywell. So just gonna let the unit reset, but I'm gonna check my incoming voltages coming to the unit, make sure we good for phase to phase. So I got 480, 480, 2 to 3 I got 480. Check this incoming load side, see what it's going in, so I can just check it right here. Got 480, 480, and 480. So I know my fuses should be good. Go from leg to leg. Got 277, 277, and 279. So I shouldn't have any voltage issues. Let's see. Got 480 on that side. 27 on that side. 27 on that side. So transformers are good. Now I'm just trying to wait out for the call for cool. So from common to red, let's see what we got going to the board. Got 27. Common to Y1. Fan. So it's not calling for it. Got a green light there, man. We got power. All right, so I'm gonna give a minute for it to call for cool. All right, so I got the unit running. They got the suction valves on this side of it, so I got my little snug right there. See, I'm reading 150, which is cooling, but I got my high side hooked up to the discharge line. You see it's going up 127 for the liquid line anyway, going to the filter dryer. So you know it's going off on high head pressure. So we got to find out why those fans not running. So I'm gonna track down and look like none of them are running. So it seems like it should be a common problem. It looks like ECM mode, but with that pressure being so high, so I'm gonna look at the schematic and find out what's all hooked up to these fan motors. But with that pressure being so high, and it is kind of warm outside, it should be running. So I'm not very familiar with this carrier, but I'll definitely figure it out. Like I say, my pressure is 550. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off and track down what's running the fan motors. So, like I said, I know that's my problem. So I'm gonna read the schematic and find out what all hooked up to this. I don't see any capacitor in anything, and it is 3 phases. So, all right. All right, so these are my outdoor fans, which is OEM motors, because you see it got low voltage connections to them. So I just go over here to the outdoor fan, and this pretty much all hooked up to it. So I have an outdoor fan fuse block, which is an OFB, a OFC, outdoor fan contactor, and then the outdoor fan motor, outdoor fan relay, and the outdoor fan terminal block. So I'm gonna locate all those within the system, like check those fuses that go into the fan, and check the relay and troubleshoot it from that way, and see what's going on. I don't think it's the fan itself, because usually all of them don't go out at one time, so we may have a fuse problem, because I doubt it, because ain't none of them really turning. So I'm gonna track down the relays and the fuse blocks. As you can see, probably hard to tell with the camera, but the fans are running now. I had troubleshooted because it was going up on the high pressure switch, but it has a low ambient switch right here that's locking this unit out. So that low ambient switch needs to be replaced. Because I'm going to plug this one back up, and I'm going to plug this one up. You can probably see it slow down. Probably gonna be hard to tell, but that's what they need. See, it's slowing down now. Almost coming to a stop. So I'm gonna call and price this low ambient switch. And watch when I pull it off, you'll see it speed back up. So I'm just gonna take them both off. So I just take them off and you'll see them speed up. So, unfortunately, that's what it is. I probably, for right now, if they got it in stock, I'll go ahead and put it in, but, we in South Houston. I mean, we don't really need this, especially not right now anyway. It's not gonna get cold enough to keep these fans out, but it's just a malfunction in the switch. So basically what I did when I was troubleshooting this unit, like I say, I'm familiar with some carrier, not the newer ones, haven't been trained in them. But if you have a good schematic, you can always kind of start from scratch, and that's pretty much what I did. So I just noticed that my condenser fan wasn't turning on, so I basically found everything on here that's linked to that condenser fan motor. I think the first time I showed you all these outdoor fuse blocks, but also I found via the schematic that the low ambient lockout and a low ambient relay and a low ambient switch is also connected to those condenser fan motors. So I just checked continuity to those switches and found that, because it wasn't giving me no alarm over here. So like I say, pull that switch off, and I did all of them one by one. And once I came to that one, the LAR, no, the LA, this one here, that's the one that controlled that fan motor, preventing it from turning on. All right. And also I noticed on these units, there's no filters. There's no filters in here also. So I'm gonna open a couple more up and see if they got any filters on here. Like I said, my first time on this building, so I'm gonna let the owner know that, and maybe I can get a maintenance contract out of these. Like I say, these are the particular, these type of facilities, this the business that I want. You know, I'm primarily a commercial tech, but I've been doing a lot of residential lately. But a building like this, they only have 4 or 5 units, I can take care of them. Okay, but anything more than that, I pretty much don't want right now. But so it's been running a while though, so I'm probably good to go order that switch. So hopefully I can get it and turn it on. But right now I'm just gonna leave it bypass. We don't need it. All right.